Hello, lovelies. Happy Friday. How are you guys doing? I'm just checking so you can hear me okay. It looks good. Hello. Welcome to our little Christmassy corner. Hello, the stoned noob of doom. Welcome, dear. Welcome to a little corner. How are you guys today? Good day. Hello, Luftfärdeblod. Hi, Paka. I saw Itchy. You've been playing Cyberpunk. Could it be? Hello, Saturn. How are you, dear? How are you feeling? I'm a little bit, as you can tell, I'm not ill, but I'm a little bit snivelly, so I apologize for it. But I hope it will be a beautiful night anyway. Beautiful little morning for some of you. Beautiful little evening for others. Day, maybe in the middle of the night for some. It's beautiful to see you guys here. Kirsten Kingsley, welcome, dear, to a little corner. Lady Luna, hello, love. Hello, how are you doing? Just here to spread the love of fellow content creators. Best of luck, and I must say you're very pretty. Thank you. You have a very pretty energy too. I don't know what I can call you. Is it okay to say, what would you like? Stoned noob of doom. If I could call you by another name, a bit shorter, what would you prefer? It's beautiful to see you here. Oh, thank you for the resub, Luna. I must say congratulations also, Luna, on what happens on your channel. It is wonderful. I'm so thrilled. There's so much happening right now. And it is. The world is just opening up. And you really deserve it. I'm so thrilled to see. Truly. Max! We have another Max. Hello, Max. Thank you so much for coming in. I hope we can share some bubbles with you today, Max. You really have a very observing and caring energy to you. You know, you're someone, I know you didn't ask for a reading. I just want to share this with you, how I see that you observe and then you jump in sometime and you spread this a bit of a cautious but yet so genuine love. And I really appreciate you being here. It's beautiful seeing you. Welcome. Good morning, Mindful Yoga. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, bellheads. AFK for a few minutes? That's okay. So we have many people pending from previous streams. So I am thinking that today we will see how long my throat will hold up. But we'll go back into healing and into energetic readings and just enjoy our time together. Hello, Muse Heroic. Welcome, dear. So yes, I do apologize for being a bit snivelly, but hey, that is us. So, you who follow us on Discord know that I've put up a new little challenge for myself. We have this little channel called Healthy Up, where we encourage one another and ourselves by sharing to show appreciation and love, some extra beautiful love for ourselves. You know, these things that we know that we should do for our bodies, for our mind, but we just don't quite get to do it. And so we started this channel on a server called Healthy Up. And people have really been active in there, showing a lot of variations in what we need, because we're all different, and sharing and being so brave in, rooting for one another and doing things together. It is beautiful. And so I put my own little challenge in there, and my challenge, because we're all human, is to drink water. Water! I have gone before. I work all day through channeling and working with energy, and I can go a whole day, a full day, with having 3 to 4 sips of water. You should have 2 liters at least. So usually over a day I simply drink less than this coffee mug of water. So I challenge myself to really start, and so many can resonate with this too, to start and appreciate this. That is so important for us. And I've had so many great suggestions, so much lovely support in the channel on how one can find this to make it a bit easier on ourselves when it comes to consuming water, drinking water. We exist, basically, all of us, mostly out of water. We need it. So I started the challenge yesterday. Today was the first day. And when I have had this one, I have counted that I've had 1 liter of water. It's a start. I need 2, but it's a start. And with this one, I have a little lemon juice in there so that it's easier to drink. So whoever feel they want to join, come on in, take part, and let's meet this beautiful friend that is so important to us. It's so easy to forget, and it helps with the flow so incredibly. So that was my little challenge. I'm gonna check chat now. My candle flowers, thank you. It's a battery-driven candle. The reason for it is because I have real candles that I work with when we start channeling, but this battery-driven is because a real flame is simply too strong for the camera to handle. That is the reason, and I find them to be really pretty. All of those behind me, the one in the little healing coin, and the one on the floor here, it's lit. You can't see, but it's lit. And also on the shelving, they're all battery driven, and I think they are so beautiful. I love them. The braid! Yeah, I wanted to have a braid today. I felt like it. Hello, Alcazar. Hello, Naomi. I'm doing really well. How are you? You're bad at drinking water, but should drink more. Yep. Come on, let's do this together, Alcazar. We can do it. We can do it. You can relate, Lina. Sips coffee. That's the thing. I used to have a couple of sips of water, and on that, maybe 3 cups of coffee, which is not so good. It's good when you can complement it with water, but only coffee, that makes it dries you out even more. So it's really important to hydrate, guys. Yeah! Drinking all the water. Yeah, you're brilliant at that, Saturn. You drink just under a gallon a day? That's good. Itchy, it's beautiful seeing you, my friend. It's beautiful. Naomi, Sarah, I was wondering if you have any tips on connecting with your twin in the beginning stages. Ooh, it depends on what you mean with connecting. I would, for most of it, I would say the same as I do always for you. And yes, I hear you, Max. I hear you. I've seen you want your bubble. We're gonna start with that momentarily, if you can stick around. I hear you. I hear you. But with you, Naomi, I would say as with most, just let it go. Truly. My twin and I, as I've said before, I know people who've met their twin in real life and started there, and then the spiritual connection comes not second, it is simultaneously. But for me, we connected spiritually first, and it was a long road. It was a long, I'm very young still, but it's been ongoing since I was born. And then For me, it's been very spiritual. We've never met in real life, so connect to it. The only answer I have is the same as for everything. Just let it go. Let go, trust, and listen. And let it take time. It's a crazy ride. It can be horrific. It can be beautiful. It can be really scary, confusing. All you need is to first connect deeply with you, so that you can feel safe with who you are, so that you can let it, so that you can sit down on this roller coaster ride and always trust you. We're not gonna love ourselves 100%, never, but we can at least trust ourselves in that we are good enough. So how to connect to your twin? Connect to you and breathe. I know it's a boring answer, but it's the most genuine one I have. Okay, I'm gonna check the whispers there. Okay, that's okay. That's okay, Max. I would love to give you your bubble if you're still here there. But I understand that you had to go. It's okay. To this day, you never seen the dog move? Who knows? Maybe one day. It's a plushie. With everyone saying how real he looks, I wish I could tell the manufacturer. I wish I could tell the person, the people behind this beautiful plushie, how good a job they did. He's so adorable. I love him. I love him. You should donate blood too, it's needed, but I think you need to drink more water before you donate blood. Yep, very true, very true. A specific reading? Absolutely, Magrinch. If you join the queue, and then when it's your turn, I will ask you if you'd like a specific or a general one. So right there, you can have a specific one. Yeah. But I will ask you once it's your turn. Thank you for advice. Not even sure she knows yet, so we will see. We will see. It depends also on what you mean with twin, because there are so many different people, so many different connections that we're gonna make over the course of our lifetime, and they're all beautiful in their own way. I really love this idea of soulmates being everyone that we meet who brings us that little experience that pushes us forward in the moment. I really like that way of saying it, that they're not one or two or a couple of special people for us, that too, but also that everyone we meet is part of our life, in a way, our little journey. And I find that to be super beautiful when we can appreciate everyone and everything equally. That, I feel, is what pushes us forward. To just enjoy, to be, and to always know that the one true and one most important connection we have sounds silly, but hey, for us, it's us. I'm gonna check, Bentus has written me, so I'm gonna check. Oh, of course. He's telling me that the sound is a little bit off, so I'm gonna give him the reins so that we can fix it. Thank you for letting us know. Margaret, welcome, dear. We're gonna fix the sound a little bit. I've not streamed since this had an update, the phone, the microphone, sorry. So it could be the update that's done something to it. Are you connected, love? Can you see? There you go. The redemption of the quick question, you find them down in the channel point view, what you can buy for your channel points. I'm just gonna read chat, love, and then I will go into the bubble of the day that Liv for the Blood wanted. Your grandma has a similar dog, just different color from when your mom was a little kid. I like that dog, it brings me good memories. I don't know where it comes from, but I've had it. I got it as a Christmas gift when I was a couple of years old. I can't remember at all, but I really, really love it. The command about one quick question is if you have one quick question that it could be about me or about something that you want to highlight, or my thought when I first created the little tune about was to, if you have an energetic question that you would like to just have a short answer to, so you wouldn't like a full reading but just a short little one, then that is what you would use. I'm gonna take the mouse again, love, just for a short little while. I can't see because there it is. Okay. My doubt is if this redemption is like a mini reading or more asking you a random question. It can be both, Paga. It can be both. Absolutely. So we're just gonna sit back a little while. Live for the blood. I'm just gonna check with Max if you're still here. I think you said that you needed to go. Otherwise, while Bembus is working with the sound, it might go up and down for a little while. But whilst he is doing that, I will work with you, Live for the blood, on your bubble of the day. Would you like that? I can't see anything now, so I'm just gonna do my best. Guess who switched her major? Won't look to psychology to explain the weird things I'm feeling. Thanks for the reading. Oh. It's so scary when we just open that door that we know and been inventable. But, you know, Miss Random, there's a reason for every beautiful knowledge that you had. There's a reason, and you can now use it. I want to read psychology myself to just see from different perspectives. Because whatever it is that we read, whatever it is that we do, however it is, it's us, it's life, it's happening right here and now. And so the more perspectives, the better. And there's a reason now. I can feel my voice is going up and down. I apologize. It's Pempus fixing the sound a little bit. Real time. Miss Moonfay, hello dear. Can I just say something to you, Miss Moonfay? You are worth it. I just felt there was information coming through. I know you didn't ask for a reading, but I want to have this said to you. You're worth it. You are worthy the same amount of space as you feel you need. I just feel you're in this situation where you just need to hear that you're worthy of the space that you take up because you fill it all with love. And you are worthy of doing what you want to do. You're worthy of this too. You're worthy to be heard, you're worthy to be seen, and you're worthy to choose when you want to go back a little bit as well. You're beautiful. All that we wanted to give you today, that I felt the information coming through, was appreciation. So hi, you're beautiful. You switched to social work and met a lady at the store who I heard immediately was suicidal. Stopped in Hungary and she blurted out that she thought I was a social worker. That suits you so well, love. And you can use all that you learned in this beautiful new environment. I'm so happy for you, truly. We have many psychologies. Many who read psychology. I love that. I love that. So, Luftföreblod, are you here, love? Because Bempus is still working with the sound. Yeah, would you like your bubble? Whilst we wait on the sounds to find its balance. Would you like your little bubble today? And then Bempus is ready and satisfied. I can't see where this goes, but I'm guessing somewhere around here. Then we'll go into readings. But a little bubble first. It's okay, love, but thank you for shifting. I can't see chat now instead. Live studio work, eh? I'm gonna use a candle too. Oh, I found it. That's really good. Yeah, okay. It's very, I don't know if you heard the little bubble that Paga had last stream, but it's very much going, okay, I want to fill this with green. Green, 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 green. I saw someone on stream building a house or a room that was just green. Could be why I thought of it, but with you, truly, I see just green. I want this cozy yet challenging energy for you because you were so close. You are so close. You already done more than you thought you could, but now you're not slacking off. But it's this last little threshold and it's more comfortable to go back a little bit. I can see what you've done though. You're taking some great big decisions. But I want you to have this flower. It's a flower with just all this green, this healing, beautiful color that also means so much to you in that it challenges you a little bit, as well as the comfort. So I want this sun-kissed flowers filled in a room, yellow flowers filled in a room with green, and this smell of citrus and this yellow flower, smörblomma. I can't remember what it's called in English, but you know of it. But it's in a bouquet along with amaryllis. It's beautiful. This I want to put in the bubble so that you can feel okay again. I've danced my feet off, and it's okay to just stay and find the balance, not having to retract, not having to push, just be, and realizing yourself to be right where you need to, in the middle. No longer need to push, and not having to retract, just be. That is what I want to bring in your bubble today. Also a little nudge. You've done so much yourself, and now the question comes if you can ask others for help. should you take that step. Not just talking about me being part of it, but also others. Bijvoorbeeld. Yes. Yes to listening to you. Yes to be who you are in this very moment. Did I say slacking off? I said slacking off, yeah. I'm sorry, we're working with the sound live, so I apologize. I said slacking. Okay. Are you ready, Livestream? Here it comes. Almost like celebrating midsummer in the middle of winter. I love it. Have you gotten any snow yet? Because ours is gone. I'm not one to say effing. When I'm not streaming, I am. Believe me. Live for the blood. I'm gonna put some energy in this lapis lazuli, and I'm gonna let this rest here on the table so that you can see it. Maybe you can't see it when it's there. Let's put it here maybe. I still can't see. Because you need some comfort tonight. So it's gonna be right here. No, not going insane, Ichi. Not at all. I'm just gonna read chat, love, if you don't mind. Interested in psychology too, but I'm majoring in tech. No, teaching, sorry, tech. Where did I get that from? Teaching is that subject spoke more to me when I chose the major subject. Now I'm on my last exam and it's huge. It feels overwhelming because the essay is due in early January and it's not a lot more to do before it's done. It's a lot more to do before it's done. But it feels like you're coming into understanding your priorities though, Alcazar, and I'm really happy seeing that for you. It's balance. I'm a psychologist. Oh wait, I messed up spelling the psychopath. You're just you, is she? And I am so thrilled seeing you here again. It's beautiful to see you chat amongst yourself and in chat. That makes me so happy. Welcome back, Alcazar. You never done that in your life, the energy thing. She just wept in my arms and said her husband died and she survived a second round of cancer. It was like it was supposed to meet her. I told her that she was blooming and she said her husband used to tell her that. That is such a wonderful thing to experience, Miss Random, and such a confirming thing, in a sense. When I started out, before I dared to, I'm still working with Le Bleu, that's why I'm doing this. When we were embracing her with flowers, we felt it was needed today. Before we founded the company, the first thing I did on campus, because I was at university, and I was reading behavioral therapy, where I was taking a course in behavioral therapy. And one of the first things I did with this was I simply went out to people that I felt needed the comfort in the moment, and I did just what you said there. You hold them in your arms, so you just show that you're there, and it is such an incredible, beautiful thing to experience. And and I'm so happy that you got to do it. And I'm so happy for her that you could meet. Wow. Imagine what comes next, Miss Random. But more importantly, imagine what is right here, right now. We're still working with the sound, I can see. Midsummer is exactly what it felt like. Shiro, hello! We're working with the sound live, so I'm simply waiting for Bumpus to feel ready before we start the cue today. You move apartments tomorrow. I understand. You heard your name, Alcazar? I said that I feel you're coming into balance in your priorities. That's what I said. It really blew your mind. I felt like I was an autopilot, but in a good way. Yeah. Sorry you're spilling all the beans. Spill more! Spill more! It is such a comfortable... It is absolutely brilliant, and it's moments like those that I will always keep closest to my heart. When I went to see if I could recognize myself in the city where my twin lives, we went there for a couple of years back before we founded the company, and we found someone living on the streets there. Or she came to us and asked us for money, and I got all this information, so we sat down and we spoke. And just being there, having someone feel seen, it's the most easiest thing, but yet so difficult. And I know myself, I've been guilty of pushing too much. I know many people who are just, I push too much. I'm still learning, we're all human. When the one thing that most of us really need is someone to just be there. That's simple. I hope that the move goes well. That was a big change, I guess. It's beautiful to see, and I hope that the move goes well, but I'm still working with you. We're friendly people so far. Shiro's only friendly in this stream because of my energy. Hey, it's a reflection of yours, Shiro. You have it in there. And it's okay. Let different things out. There's a reason for everything. Time to go full anarchy in this chat. Chat war! I did, Naomi. I'm just waiting. I did see you redeem. I'm just waiting for Ventus because a lot is going on screen right now. It's for Miss Moon Faye. Okay, I'm gonna see. We smoking on chat today? Come Lord Propega 6969. Hello dear, how are you? Sage! Friendly! Wasn't paying attention before, so you turn around, yeah, it's still in the first reading. We're still waiting for Ventus to fix the sound, so I need that to be ready before we can move into the readings for today, love. Yeah. It would be a good change. I feel that too, love. It's beautiful. Okay, sorry, love. You have the mouse now. You're pretty blunt and hostile, aggressive, you guys too, but in your defense, I do that to weigh people out. Did you have a reading for me before, Shiro? Because I feel I resonate with this energy, in a sense. Did you think it was such a weird sensation though? Best way I can describe it was the universe was pouring very warm yeast into me. From the top of my head, it flowed to my chest and into the lady. I love that! Your rain stick, yeah. Luna, your rain stick. Good defense. Energy is so beautiful in how differently we all can feel it, how unique it is. But that is our experience of our entire being, though. It is unique. But you talked about me needing to take care of my body. I did. I would also ask you to take care of your mind, but I think that taking care of your body is that bridge that can help you. Oh, I'm sorry. We must have pushed the button. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Saturn, that your name been up. I've not been able to see the stream for the past 10 minutes. I apologize. So I feel that your body, if you feel connected, because for you, Shira, it all has to do with feeling connected to you. Because if you don't mind me reading your energy as we wait, Shira. And then I definitely want to look at the redemption for Miss Faye. But since this is what I can see right now, Shiro, I would say that because you're almost created a separate you. Is it coming up again? Honey, every time you press a button, things happen on stream. Oh, this is so much fun. See? You created a separate you, almost. This feeling or this intelligent thinking into what that identity or entity can be that is you. And so you dissociate yourself from you by going into you, in a sense. And this is why you feel so... You're not doing this from your heart though, because you know you, Shara. You can tell however much you like that you don't know yourself, but it feels like it is to please others that you create different identities to that. And I feel it is connecting to your body and trusting the self-sense that you have, the self-awareness inside of you. I think listening to your body and taking care of your body helps you also connect back to who you are, and trusting that you don't need the separate identities. You simply need you. Some people have separate identities inside of themselves that are still them, but for you, I feel you're pushing these outside of yourself, if that makes any sense. Shiro? Oh, Fabian, hello! Saturn, it could be that it comes up again. It's because we are two computers working on the same monitor, in a sense, so that when Bempus pushes different buttons, that will create or activate hotkeys from here, because he's still working on the sound. Let me know when you feel ready, love. Yeah. So that's why I feel we spoke about taking care of your body. Have a nice dinner, Alcazar. You're right on the money. I've been working on it for years too. It's been better, but still a work in progress. Yeah. But I think that the reason why you've been working on it is because you're going from the mental intelligence side, because you're very, very intelligent. The thing is, you're also very emotional intelligent, that your own defense mechanism makes it so that you prefer to go the mental route instead of the emotional one, because it's too much. And so because of it, you're not getting to the core. I'm not saying that you're doing it wrong, you're doing it beautifully, but it takes time to reach the core. And I feel if we instead flip it over and we start from within and our physical body, that can create a safe space for you to land when you are looking for that inner key, in a sense. When the airplane goes through the heads and through these different shapes that you created for yourself, when it can land within, if we already created a safe space, it will feel pretty good. That's my thought. Love technology. How is it going, Pimpus? Does it sound any better, guys, for you? Is it improving? It must be a very interesting experience, this. I feel like you most yourself when you work with children. But that is because you resonate also. This with creating different identities that I speak of, Shiro, it has more to do with, it is a protectiveness, but part of it is also your imagination, and you have to have that imagination. It's so important for you. So from a child, when you can see, because you are so empathic, so, and also intelligent in this. So when you see in children, you resonate with their imagination and their newborn look on the world, or at the world. That makes you feel comfort because you resonate with how you wish you could just be and how you are in here. Because you know yourself so well. All you need to do is realizing it's safe to land here. That's truly how I feel. Sound is good for you? Sound is improving. Oh, you couldn't hear me before? I'm so sorry, Naomi. You think it's worse than this? But we already had this fixed before. I wonder what happened. Before the music was overpowering Zara's voice. I can decrease the music if you'd like. You're very empathic and sometimes you prefer not to be. I would say that you then go to your intelligence side and you prefer to be in that headspace. And so that is because you're not sure that this is safe to land. That's how I think. It's much worse? Go back then. Was it really bad before? Help understand the children you work with? Yeah, I can understand that because you that is the thing. You need the beautiful imagination so that you can see it from different point of views, different perspectives. It's just, again, everything will go through you, so you just need to have this feel safe to land. I'm coming back to that again and again. Pretty sure we become a good thesis. Fabian, you got this. Until now, everything worked out fine and without problems. Love, can I just take the mouse for a minute and check on what Miss Faye was gifted from Naomi? Are you still here, Miss Faye? I just want to check the redemption. It's a figurine pull, okay? Figurine pull to Miss Faye. Miss Moon Faye. I'm sorry for calling you Miss Faye. Okay. I'm still working with Lefara. Okay, there you go. Let me see. The figurines. Bempus has chosen them today. Bempus picked them today, and I'm really excited to see. Yeah, okay. We got one right here. Let me take this back. I'm gonna guess that we're in the right position. It's a bit fun, these kind of streams too, when everything is worked around. Okay. Gonna have a little sip. Gotta remember. good thing you didn't meet me years ago. Really? You've been that, oh Lord. You've been like, oh Lord, if you met me a few years ago too, dear. So, Miss Faye? Is this your figurine? I don't know if it's focusing because I can't see the screen. And what it's about. Look at this beautiful little bird. They're so beautiful. And their beauty and their innocence feel to them heavy. It's a big bird. Beauty, innocence, genuinity, transparency. Doesn't have to be heavy. It's not heavy to others. And when it is to you, Miss Faye, I still call you Miss Faye, I hope that's okay. It's because it means so much to you. This bird is not taking up too much space. It's taking up the space that it needs. And when it opens its feathers, its wings, it will naturally take up even more space. But it's an equal, beautiful entity of the world. We're equal, all of us, and we are worthy of the space that we take. You won't take too much. You will only be who you are. So, would you look at this beautiful bird and say you can't be you? Who else can she be? Who else can you be but you? I know for a fact that I want to get to know you. I want to know who you are. You're beautiful, you're colorful, and when you're in black and white, that's okay too. You take up just enough space for you to breathe, and everyone else, everyone, including you, deserves that. You're not too much. You're not too little. You are enough. And you are beautiful. This is your life. You float on your water. You explore with your neck. You're you. It's okay to hide, but do so when you feel safe in that you can come out again. You're beautiful, Miss Faye. And you do not take up more space than what all and everyone, the rest of us do and deserve to. We share this, and it is beautiful. Spread your wings. There is a reason for everything, and you can't do this wrong. You're you. I saw that you also were in queue, Miss Faye. Let me just double check, because I can't see the screen too often. I would love to go into your reading as well, if you would like. I'm just gonna check. I don't think I can have you come out on screen, but we will have to do with what we have today. Would that be okay, love? Or would you like, Miss Faye? Would you like a continued reading? You had a specific question, did you? I would like to do that now, my guides are telling me. I'm still waiting for the sound. But I would like to do the specific question. Cuts onions. Someone cut onions in there. Would you like to take a little breather? Or would you like to let me know your question, dear? It is a little bit different today. Usually your name comes up on screen, as you saw Saturn's did, when it's your turn, but because everything is happening live now, with fixing the sound, it's a little bit different, but we will pull through, right? It's okay, Miss Faye, understand. Every time when Sarah gets so emotional, I'm frightened that she will cry, which will result in me crying too with a high probability. So every time I hope she doesn't cry, and until now it went well. We should cry, Fabian. It's beautiful to cry. Also with you, Fabian, and you brought this onto yourself. With you running, crying helps you to slow down. It's scary, I know, but we need it, and you know what I'm talking about. But hey, you got so many new reasons in your life to do the same. Not to cry, but to explore your emotions, to feel safe in doing so. The sound was clear for a moment. Did it disappear? Is it not just my voice today, love? Don't change it to that. I don't think that would be good. It could just be my voice today. I haven't cried in months, and then you've been doing some healings with Sarah. And ever since I've been crying like every day. I'm like, what? It's good. It needs to come out, Naomi. Oh, Emma, hello, love. I saw you're also first in queue. It might be that we just go through the queue without it having a pop up on screen. I can't see the screen right now, Emma. That is what is going on because Bempus is fixing the sound live. So the screen is gone for me. But thank you so much for gifting us that. Is it Miss Moon Faye? Was it to you, Miss Moon? Miss Faye? It's beautiful. It was. Beautiful. So I think we're just gonna jump in that way instead, and I hope you can work with me, and I hope that we can still enjoy this beautiful little Friday. So Emma, love, you are first in queue for you are pending. I saw when it flashed up, I saw that you were pending and first. Would you like a transference today, love? And then, Miss Faye, you can let me know when you feel ready. Get out of my face, oh, wrong stream. Would you like a transference, love? A reading or a healing? Because you are first in queue as pending. You're not, Emma. You're pending from previous streams. And I saw your name be first in the list. Also with a duck, it is thought that a duck is the best animal when it comes to problems and risky decisions. The duck, no matter how high the water gets, it's always on top of it, and any additional water glides off its feather with ease. Did you hear that, Miss Faye? Your decision is to come out, to shine, to be you. And come out can mean so many different things. in the only right way. And what it means to you, you know. But I know it's from not being in hiding, because you deserve the space. You deserve the space. You have so much creativity. You have so much. I just want you out from the space of feeling restricted. I want you to be you. And you are the only one who knows who that is. And that is the person I want to know. That's what I know. That is lovely. Poor baby's teething. Sending love. There's something beautiful in vulnerability. It is. You can read. I can read you. Would you like a general or a specific reading, Emma? Your grandpa told you that as a kid? It's a beautiful little thing. It truly is. Sometimes I wish I was a fairy so I could work with Sarah and sprinkle some love and comfort those who need it. Do you know that you have fairies around you, Naomi, who work with your healing? It was so beautiful. And you already do. You shine your rainbow. It is so beautiful. General, every time you ask a question, seems like you already know the answer. That is because you do know the answer, Emma. But let us see if there's anything special that wanna come out today. I'm guessing this goes here. That was where the candle was, anyway. You didn't know that? Funny you mentioned fairies then. They came out when we did the healing last. Okay, so Emma, they're not gonna be a lot because we worked so much together and you already really got most of it in balance. However, one thing that we do want to talk about is you and protection. Protecting yourself and who you love. I feel there is this one concern in here from you that you are still a little bit scared of if you're doing this the right way. The other things, many other things, and almost not every, but many other things has really fallen into place. However, this one thing of when you protect someone and when you protect yourself, I feel a concern in if you're doing it the right way. And to this, Emma, I say yes. I say you couldn't do it the wrong way. But one thing we do see is that you intentionally drain yourself in pushing into what you already know. Take care, love. Luna, love. I love you so much. I'll see you soon, yeah? Have a beautiful day. Because I can see that you're draining your energy, and I know that it's not. It's interesting because part of it, you're gaining energy by feeling you can protect someone that you care about. And then on the other side, on the other hand, it drains you because you're not sure you're doing it the right way, have a little break, Becca. Take care, love. And so meanwhile all of this is happening, you already know your true self in what it is that you're doing though. You already know when you feel you push. You already know when you feel it comes natural. You know where to put your energy, but you're also aware of how to make it more difficult for yourself, because that's what you did before. So you're bringing that back in a little bit in order to again retrace your steps. However, you do so with trying to find the right solution in moving forward. So the only thing that we want to talk about today is you already are doing the right thing. You don't have to overcomplicate it. You literally just need to be there. And when you feel, here is something I need to react to, one thing you can do, and I said this to you before, Emma, is to write it down for yourself. You can look it over and then feel, is this indeed something I feel I still need to share? And if it is, you post it and you stand proud in doing so. It's the same with calling people up. It's the same with everything that you feel, okay, now I should I be doing this? You write it down, you look at it again, and you feel, have I gotten an outlet by just writing it down? No, I need to also call for action. Then you do. But you already got this stuff. You already know all of this. Just trust. Are you happy, Benthus, with the sound? I'm gonna decrease the music. Ooh, it's very, very low. Wow, I don't know what happened to it. It's almost down at the bottom and still it's so loud. Is it okay like this? I can change it a bit on the computer. Just hang on. I want you to be able to experience a nice, but it is down at the bottom. It should be good. The only thing I can do is to decrease it for me. Is this better? How's the music now? Okay, good. So that is what I feel we want to talk to you about today, Emma. What you already know. When you feel, oh, should I do this? I feel I should do this. Should I do it? Write it down. Has that helped you get it out of the system? Or do you feel you still need to do? Well, then do, and be proud in doing so. You got yourself covered. You know this, love. And many times, I think, maybe even writing it twice, because some things you just want to meet but not really want to have out, and other things you know you want to have out. Use that. Use the knowledge of yourself. Emma, brew yourself your own cup of tea and drink it. Let it comfort you and share when you're happy with it. You know your own self. You know your own knowledge of yourself. Listen to it. And I know it's difficult, but you've been through worse. I know I'm running on fumes, particularly on empty most days. I should know better, but strange enough, I take it as a challenge. It is cute, isn't it? As I said, Vempus picked the figurines today. So we will see many that we never seen today. I love that. Yeah. But that is what we have for you today, Emma, is to use your own knowledge of yourself. Put it down. Write it down. Don't be afraid of your own words. Write it down first. Maybe twice, maybe 3 times. Because some things you just need to see for you, and other things you well and truly feel you need to share. So go through the process, give yourself the appreciation, because the energy you're already using. Use the knowledge of you. Okay. That is what we have today. Does it make sense, love? Because I feel there is something that speaks truth in this. And I can now see the screen, guys. You know what that means. We can go into the queue. And you know all is with love, love. Use the knowledge of you to help you. That goes to all of you. Use the knowledge of you to help you, to find a way to land right here. That's how I feel, truly. You love the glasses. Thank you. Drink! Yes, itchy. Thank you. Thank you. We're all a kid, Shara. I love them. I absolutely do. I couldn't dare having glasses before. I had them, but I never wanted to have them on. And then they said to me, and I said to myself, we agreed. Okay, this time around, we will have them always when we're not sleeping. And I think we had them for 3 years, maybe now. So it is time for a new pair. But I love these. I really do. So, we go into the queue. Hydration station. We move into the queue, lovelies. I hope the sound is okay. A little bit better, at least. Okay. Yeah, don't forget to hydrate, chat. Let us see who we have. Saturn. I think we're actually on queue for today. There seems to be no more pending. So Saturn, love, are you still here? Miss Random. If you ask the question, you know the answer. Will you make a good business deal today? Oh, wait, let me just... Boop, boop, boop. Will you make a good business deal today? I would say you will start the journey of making it today, and then it will come. I don't really work with fortune telling, but then I would say it needs to brew a little bit, and I would say that it reaches where you know it is good and what changes you need to make to it in 3 weeks' time. So will you make a good business deal? I would say yes, you will start on understanding this new opportunity, and you will really put yourself out there, and then it will need to brew a little bit, and in 3 weeks' time you know what you need to change. So is it good? Yeah, I feel it is. But listen to your inner voice. That is what is most important. I always got a healing from you. However, for some reason I feel like I should have a specific reading as it relates with my long-term relationship. Okay? Let's see if you are... Let's figure it out. Haha! You're still there, Saturn. That's beautiful. So that's what I would say, Miss Random, if you heard it. What is your specific question, Saturn? Or is it just to do with your long-term relationship? We have a question for you, Saturn, and it is going to be a bit of a tough one. It's okay if you fall asleep, you need it, dear. Did you hear the answer, Miss Random? Saturn, we have a question for you. First, I want to know if there is a specific question that you would like to ask, or if it is generally about your long-term relationship. But we do have a question in turn for you. But let me know first. So, Saturn, is it a specific question or about your long-term relationship in general? You don't have to, Itchy. You can sleep. I think generally is better. I'm more concerned that we've been together for 11 years, 6 of which have been disabled. Yes. So the one question that we had for you, and this is tough love, Saturn, but the one question we have is that what is it that you expect from them? Because I feel there is a blockage on some level where what you expect is not met. It has both, yes, I can hear you, it has both to do with what you expect of yourself, and that is reflected back, but we want to dare to ask you, what is it that you expect of them? And since there are two, I feel in your energy, you have two answers to this question. One, I expect them to be themselves and to just be. But then two, there are also the expectation of what love means to you. And sometimes you feel not seen. Sometimes you feel you crowd yourself in the space, in the energy, like you need too much, and so you feel you crowd the space. And then it's always this, I resonate with this energy, you just want them to be happy, you just want them to be them, you just want them to be them. And there is something in this where you feel you expect different reactions if they were to be them. It's almost like you are so worried of how they feel themselves that you portray yourself, you see yourself in a position where you can't help. Hello, Michisaurus. Welcome, dear. So, because of what has happened, You're a very caring individual and you care so much, but you also take on others' responsibilities over themselves, over their well-being, and I resonate with this. So the little... it's almost like a little cactus stood somewhere, and when you come too close to it, it stings you a little bit. Not this individual, but within this energy, within this interaction, there's part of it where it's a little bit this. And so the question is, what do you expect of them? Because I resonate so well with this, is that we care so much that we want them to be themselves, but we care so deeply that we push it into, instead of letting go and letting be, we instead make them, we make it into expectations instead. Would you understand what I'm saying, Saturn? Because I know that you are very focused in, you just want them well, because you don't know where to place yourself in this. But I also know, or I also see, that your love for them turns into expectations because you don't love yourself. And that was something that you worked so much on and had gone so far in before the accident. And there is a frustration here in that you've gone back again when you know how it can feel within you. So the relationship to that becomes an extended arm in sharing the love that you no longer feel for you. So what do we need to do? Start to love right here and right now. Who you are in these new circumstances. What you felt before when you had found yourself, come so close to feeling comfortable with yourself, that still exists within you. And do you know what? They know it too. How are you feeling, Saturn? Because this is really putting you off. At the same time, something speaks true. So when it comes to this relationship, I think many things that you see is a perception of your own wall that you put up because you no longer feel safe in you. So what do you have to do? Be honest, be open, just let go of the expectations. Because there is a lot of frustration, there's a lot of anger, there's a lot of sadness because they feel they can't do enough for you. We need to have both people come with an outlet of their emotions. We need to have you both feel worthy to let it out. And where does that start? Because we're talking to you right here. Let go and let them have this out. It's not easy, no, but there's so much. They have their wall and you have yours, and if you open the door and just let be and just say, yeah, it's shit, but it's life. Where do we go from here? It's okay. When you go back to the hobbies that you had, to the creativity, to you, Saturn, not your illness, not your disability, but you, and then can meet your disability from that perspective, because who you were before still exists. Then we can let your walls come down, because that's what you want. And then theirs will come down, and it will be a lot of emotion. Yes. But then, behind that, are they. I had a very deep understanding of myself from an early age. Everything changed 6 years ago. I'm still trying to figure who I am again, yeah. But that still exists within you. You worked on yourself so... You're so close to yourself, just like you're saying. But I also saw that was a journey. Still, figuring yourself out, it always is. But you came so close to feeling comfortable with yourself, safe with yourself. And that still exists within you. So what needs to happen? They need to have their outburst. You need to find your creativity, so that you then can come back into balance and say, this is the same situation in a new perspective. It's all new, but also all that we had still exists. That you both need an outlet. You need to find you, back to you, your love, your interest, your hobbies, your creativity. I can't say that enough. And they need to have this out, because it's a big wall of emotion. Just open the dam and let the beauty behind it shine, because there is so much love. And ordinary life. And what else is it that you really dream of, Saturn? To just be. That's truly how I feel. Open the dam. Let them have their outburst. Because all of that is love. They too, they have so many ideas. They want to do so much. And you want to do so much. Talk to each other about this. Be with one another for who you are, not your disability. That comes second. Let you take care of your disability, but do it from being safe in you. So paint. Let it out. Paint it out. They need to have a total outburst. Just out. Completely out. And for you, your creativity, Saturn, that is truly what I see. Welcome, Omega Townsend. Welcome, dear. What is it that you don't resonate with, Saturn? Because I feel there is something that... here. Is it more trying to understand it, comprehend it? Because I feel sometimes you feel what I say, you understand it, but you need the time to comprehend what it is, because it comes from a different perspective. So you trust in it, you believe in the words and the meaning, the intention behind it. But I want to give you this space where you can also say, actually, this, you need to talk more about it. When you feel you don't resonate, we need to look into that, because this is letting you loosen up into your life. You understand what you're saying. I want desperate to be okay and be happy. You're right about your creativity being stifled. Yeah. But what is it, Saturn, that you don't resonate with? That you want to comprehend, that you want time to comprehend? Your next paga, yeah. Because it's so important to talk about these things. Because this is what you do also with others. You see, you still know yourself, Saturn, because you still know what you agree with and what you don't agree with. And it's so important to let these colors shine through too. You're not going to agree on everything or disagree on everything because you're disabled. You're going to have your own thoughts and your own understanding of yourself because you're you. There's a great difference between the two. Let me see. You know, as I the Tempest picked the figurines today. These are huge. I don't know how we will fit them. But you know the little duck from before? How about having Saturn? A transparent one. You are you, and you deserve to shine inside and out. You are more than your disability. You are more than you were before. You are more than your dreams. You're more than your expectations. You're more than everything. You are all. You are you. You are everything of it. And dare to be transparent. Dare to say to yourself what you disagree with and what you agree with. And there you find you, right here, all along. And then they can find you too. And in that, together, finding yourself, both of you. I'm very strong-willed. My understanding of self and what actually is are two different things. Yes. Why does it have to be? Because you are. Right here, right now. So you are part of what is. And your understanding of yourself is part of that experience. You know you. The blue bird of happiness. It's the blue bird of transparency, of hope, of truth. All that is. Every little part of you is you, and it deserves to be seen. It deserves to be. All the way through. Every part of you. None is better than the other. You are beautiful the way you are. Welcome at True Tarot. That is what we want to say to you today, Saturn. Why does it have to be two different things? What you feel and what is. They're the same. They're the same. And if they're not, trust that they are. Your inner understanding is part of what is because it's your truth. Every truth is a truth, but who better to know you than yourself? So no, it's not about changing your understanding or holding back yourself from what you see around you. If you feel safe, Saturn, you deserve to be seen. You deserve to be heard, especially in a relationship. And this person loves you. They are just restricted in that they want to do what they want to do. They want to grow in their way. And you want to grow in yours. And you can do this together. And the only thing needed, transparency. Let loose the dam. Thank me give you that. I can't say it enough, Saturn. Does it make sense to you, what I'm saying? How many duck figurines did Pempus pull? Better be a goose? I'm glad, Saturn. Remember to, your way to life is to smile, is to cry, is to be. I will say that again. Your way to life is to smile, is to cry, is to be. Thank you, dear. And I can tell you, you have shined a light on me since the very first day I saw you in chat. And that light shines everywhere you go. Just let it shine back to you. I don't say that to be cheesy, I mean it. Thank you, dear. You're talking about groups of geese? You said goose. This is the closest we have, right? Flock. It's flock in Swedish. For all mammals, I think. It's flock. Geese are no mammals, though. I am not sure anymore. I'm not sure anymore. Paga, you asked for a figurine pull, a silent one. Did you said you had 2 redemptions? Because I only got the one. A silent figurine pull. Oh yeah, it's also a new one. Oh, you had a question. I think I answered that question when you pulled it. It was what it was about, right? And I think I answered that on stream. That's why it's no longer in here. I apologize if there was another question. You would type later, okay? Do you want to type it now? You only missed last week because of the doctor's appointment. The first time I came in a few months, I also was blown away by your insight. You just needed a shift of perspective, Saturn. And there are people out there who we meet for a reason. I believe we meet everyone for a reason. And sometimes the love that we shine outward, it's so beautiful when we meet someone who we resonate with enough and also disagree with enough to have it shine right back at us. And I hope that I can have a little beam for you, because I know that you've been one for me. Mammals are usually in herds or packs. Yes, that is what flock is in Swedish. Being here makes me realize I can't even English. Hey, you know how I feel then? What is your question, Paga? Would you like the figurine? Ask the question and I will give you the figurine first. And then I will answer the question. That sounds good, right? I'm sorry for my bangs, by the way. I'm not sure you want to go that way today. It's just gonna be a caress right here. That's okay. Okay. what I want to ask is, how can I better connect and listen to my guides? Because I feel I need it more than ever, especially around career. Okay? Your figurine, your silent figurine, Pagan, is right here. Oh, there's where it wants to focus. It's the king of the forest. And the answer is one that I think you already expect to hear. Writing. When you are not sure of whether, because you hear it, it comes to you, and then you're not sure if it is your guides, if it is just you, your mind, or if you heard someone else say something and you took it as energy. Everything that comes to you, Aga, everything is there for a reason. And if you react to it as being a sign, then you should take it as one. It doesn't matter where it comes from. What matters is what it means to you. So, when you react with, I should listen to this, do so. Don't question it. One way, however, that you can realize your own voice, because I said this to many who want to work with energy, how can you know what information is what when you don't know the sound of your own voice? And so to help you in this, you have writing. Write and write and write and write and write and write. And when you feel both in writing and outside, outdoors, or doing something totally different, and you start thinking, maybe this is a sign, it doesn't matter where that comes from. What matters is what it means to you. So if you feel it as a sign, take it as one, but feel what it means to you. And if you're confused, open up pen and paper, your little notebook, write and write and write and write till you find the key. I have clients here who will say, "Oh, I recognize this." Till you find the key in what you're looking for in your writing, in your question. Write it out. It will make sense to you. And when it doesn't, again, Paga, trust. So, don't question. It's really difficult. Don't. When you react to something, let your body, let your mind react to it. Easy as that. Here is that Christmas song again, guys. That is what we have to say. Does it make sense, Pagan? And also you have your perfume. The perfume comes when you trust. So just let go. You start questioning everything. That's why you don't hear. Because you don't listen. It's that easy. There's a reason for that too. But since you're asking the question, don't question it. That's it. Sleep in heavenly peace while you let it go. Indeed. Miss Faye, you said that you were ready, love. Because my guides asked me to work with you specifically. what is your question, dear? And then we have Alcazar, if you are still awake. And then we have Shira and Miss Random. So Miss Faye, what is your question? I can't wait to look at the VOD to hear the different sound adjustments, by the way. I'm wondering if you could send healing energy for a lot of emotional pain going through instead of a question. Miss Faye, healing you can ask for. So when it's your turn, as right now, I ask you, would you like a healing or a reading? General or specific? So my question to you with that question is, would you like a general healing or a focused one? Is there a special place you would like me to focus it on, or just a general one? How do you feel? But I can absolutely do. Let's see if I think I need to do this. Let's try this. Are you ready? There it is. Your name. I'm gonna send a very gentle little healing this way. Heart and chest. We are gonna work with, I'm gonna come through, if it's okay with you, I'm gonna come through your frequency, and I'm gonna work, there you are, hello. We met in the room between. I usually do this with telepaths, love. It's when we meet in the room between. You're very, very empathic. And then we're gonna work with your chest. We're gonna work right here also. On the back of your neck, where your spine starts right here, or your spine anyway, right here, right up here. And then we're gonna use that to go into the spine and to clear some room so that you can take up some space, right? With all this beautiful knowledge that you have in just being you. Okay? So I'm coming through. Yeah, you're in the space between. Hello there, empath. Just breathe, my friend. And I am right here. You have secret projects. You don't have to share them, love. But you should feel safe in doing if you wanted to. I'm gonna say it though. I'm gonna say it. Because I feel my guides want me to. We got a writer right here. You are beautiful, my friend. I'm just gonna put this gentle healing. I'm gonna put a blanket of comfort over you, starting from over the top of your head, all the way down, gently. I'm gonna put, yeah, we're gonna put very calm and comfy socks over your feet, or over the energy of your feet. give to so many inside of you, but you don't even dare to open up to share just how much of it you give. It's beautiful having you here, love. I'm gonna actually work with all your body. So I'm moving up your legs, simply introducing the energy of comfort. Hello, Nova Kinchans. Welcome, dear. Very, very gently. Yeah. I could hear this. Ooh, you give me a lift. Now I'm coming up from around your belly. I'm gonna see if we can help balance your belly out a little bit, Miss Faye. Because you bring all the emotion, you retract your muscles. You have so much you want to say to others, but you don't really know how to let it just out, because it might be too late. You retract your muscles this way, which makes it so that your belly, all the organs, everything, it's a very tight little space. So I'm not gonna do everything today because I want to be very gentle, but I want to see if we very, 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 very gently can just open up some space. There you go. I even heard it snore a little bit. It's not much, but I don't want to do too much today. Just want to look at your liver. Yeah, we're going to put in some healing powder. I was asking my guides, usually sometimes I stitch some energetic threads together. With you, I want to very slowly and gently introduce some healing powder to activate your own self-healing. Because you have all of this, you are such an empathic soul. We want you to use all of that love to heal you. You deserve it. So instead of patching it up, I'm gonna activate your own healing orbs to do it yourself. Because you got this. But I am gonna help with letting the flow. There you go. That's much better. Now moving up. Do you experience a lot of, what's it called? It's almost like, what is it called? I can't remember the name for it now. When you have, you get a little bit sick, but not really. I can't remember the name for it, but your tummy has been very upset because it's been so cramped, so it's given you all of these signals to slow down and activate at the same time. Acid reflux? Yeah, I would say it is. Yeah, it comes up from the tummy, and it's been trying to show you in many, many different ways that you need to slow down. Listen to it, love. You deserve it. I'm coming up to your chest now. Okay. We do have an energetic thread right by your heart that I want to actually help you with because it's a big one. And I believe that right now we can make a difference. So, or at least try to, a little push, a little nudge. So you have a big meridian, you have a big energetic channel that goes right here. And it's been cut right here. Oh, here. And it has to do with I'm gonna say family relationships because my guides told me not to say it out loud. It has to do with that. So, very gently, we're gonna have this come back. Letting my guides hold that one. The other side of it. There it is. Almost got its own little life, wanting to do this. Acid, yeah. Okay. Very gently, we're gonna let them come together. Because this is your balance and your empathic abilities. I'm gonna put it as trusting yourself that you're enough. There you go. That one's straight up here. Gonna stitch it together. And then a little band-aid. It's just out of shot. I'm sorry, I'm trying to pull it up as much as I can. A little band-aid to help heal the stitches. And then, because this is my energy, a little leaf with yours so that it's just you. Beautiful. And opening it up for flow. There. Ah, beautiful. Okay, I'm just gonna hold by your chest now. And this beautiful energy that you got right here, you got a cluster here as well. I'm not gonna pull it out, I'm simply gonna look at it and see if we can see it from a different perspective. A cluster is when we have all these emotions that we don't really want to deal with, and we push them into different muscles in our body, in different physical. Sorry, I need to. There you go. My own video was buffering, so I needed to close it down a little bit. We push it into our physical body, and there it manifests as these clusters that are blocking our energetic flow. What we do is that we temporarily move them out from the body, and we show them the appreciation and love that they deserve. We show them to your inner child, and we put them back, slowly becoming part of the natural flow instead of the blockage. Because in all this dense energy, there is love. So with you, I don't want to pull it out, but I am gonna work with it and see if we can just show it that beautiful appreciation that it deserves. T Sabashi Sidipop. Welcome dear, I'm sorry for butchering your name. I'm gonna fill in a little bubble. There. That's good. Really, really good. You have all these threads with anxiety. Now we're filling them also with comfort. You're not gonna put away the anxiety because you need to understand, you need to recognize yourself, but we fill them also with comfort. There. Moving up to your throat. activate healing words behind your ears so that it will make sense all those noises and so that you can have calm. Working with your ears to help still that noise, constant noise. Now you can hear it more clearly what it actually wants to say. And now we will slowly let it come into balance. It moves into your body, connects to your different muscles. It's just you. It's your loved ones, people who passed who just want to say hi. All the noise that you heard, it's all love. And as we let it move through the body and up to the other side through the meridian system, we let it calm down, opening the healing aura on the other side. There you go. It's a lot, and the difference makes it so that it's difficult, but I hope that it can calm you. Now, working from your neck, just gonna activate your spine so that you can down on your sides. You have this beautiful tree. Let the roots grow. Let the branches free. You're safe, Miss Faye. There you go. And here comes your inner child. Beautiful. There you go. I'm gonna let your guides be with you so that they very safely can close you down. But right now, I just want you to stay in this beautiful, beautiful space, because you well deserve it. How are you feeling, Miss Faye? But how are you feeling? You deserve every little bit. All the love that you feel comes from you. I'm glad that you feel safe. And I would love for you to come back if you feel like it. It is beautiful having you here. Now, your guides will keep you in it and slowly let you ground yourself back when you're ready. Good. That is good. We can't do everything immediately, but we can do open that door. Mariana, lift. I recognize you, love. Welcome, dear. That was what I wanted to give you today, Miss Faye. You are beautiful. I have so much we can talk about, but right now, I just want you to stay in this wonderful space. That is you. Thank you, dear, for letting me give you that. Lilith, I really recognize your energy. It's beautiful seeing you. I'm grateful to have met you, Miss Faye. You're beautiful through and through. You have so much knowledge, and hey, it's okay to keep that little secret for you, but come on. Trust in your ability, Trust in what you do. And like I said, got ourselves a little writer. Shh. You're wonderful, dear. Always listen to you first. I think I might have seen you from another stream, Mariana, but it's beautiful seeing you. You, Mariana, you are a writer with plants. Can I say it like that? I'm gonna say it like that. You're a writer with plants. Alcazar. You have watched us. I'm glad, love. I thought I seen you in a different channel. It just felt like, I met you in a different circumstance before. It's beautiful seeing you. And my bangs, they're just going everywhere today. How are you, dear? I have US pending. Are you too tired, or would you like a little transference? How do you feel, Alcazar? Because I have US pending from previous streams. Would you like a transference? Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Let me fix. Let me fix. I'm sorry for the clickety-click. We still need to do it manually, but Bembus is working right now of having us do it more automatically, so to speak. I see. Would you like some healing vibes, Alcazar? Would you like a transference? Is my question, love. Because I have US pending. So you are first in queue. Should you like it? If you don't like a full transference, we can do a little bubble. Would you like that? Just send some comfort. How do you feel? My guide said, send all the ducks to him. I'm not sure that was my guide, it could have been my twin. But send all the ducks to him. He can do this. Don't think you can receive any healing at the moment. Feels like I'm too tense and closed-minded for that at the moment. What I can do is that I can send you a little bubble and then you can receive it when you're ready. I feel I want to do that. Would that be okay, Alcazar? Would that be okay? I'm gonna use both fire and water, and I'm gonna use the smoke in the water. Basically, I'm gonna put the match in the water. We'll see. And it's just gonna be a very simple one of comfort. I actually want to make it into a snowy cottage up north. You know, the ski resorts, but in a little cottage. And having Christmas in there, but it's Christmas your way. And all the beautiful smells of childhood. Cinnamon buns. You know, the ones that we have, not the cinnamon one, but the ones that we have over Lucia. The 13th. That's the feeling I want to send you, I feel. There you go. The snowy cottage. Usually celebrate Christmas and New Year's every other year in a cottage at a ski resort. That is the cozy feeling I want to send you today. That feeling of home. That you know still where you are. Okay, you ready? Helping you through. It is received. The fir tree smell for Christmas. This was that little. We don't usually celebrate Christmas, but we did go up north to a ski resort. The family I lived with before. A couple of years. It's so cozy, but for you, I saw it all Christmassy. This is where I want to go. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Always, my friend. So, Shiro, you're next. Are you here, love? Yes, you are. I would love to spend Christmas in a Nordic country one day. Be somewhere extra cold. It is cold. Right now it's very dark, for we had not had any snow yet. So the snow is not making any more, no lights reflects nowhere. So it's really dark and cold. It's not that cold, but for us in this little cottage, it's cold. You picture the cottage your parents have at that ski resort? Yeah. What would you like, Shiro, today? Because you are next in queue, love. What would you like today? And my bangs are back the way they were. Look at that. That's okay. What would you like? Would you like a healing or a reading? General or specific? I would to focus on love, if you may. I just recently became a bit confused. Maybe some guidance could help. Absolutely. Let's see what we have. I immediately feel I see this with the different identities again, Shira. Yeah. Okay. So it's the question of, do they love me? Do they like me? Can they? Is this possible? I'm confused. That is the... Sorry, let me see if you are... Yeah, look at that. So what is happening is that it again goes to these different identities of yours, right? These different ways that you perceive yourself in. And when someone then are not totally clear, it's difficult to know what of you they see. And what of you they see, and can they really like that part, and what is going on. I'm gonna check. Yeah, so this person, this individual, first I want to know your name. First I want to know, Shiro, if you resonate with this, because I see someone who is confusing in how if they enjoy spending time with you or not. It's just, it come to a roadblock in a sense. You doing your own thing, and here comes this roadblock where someone else is putting this into, it just feels, I no longer know really what is going on. And I feel this is also the reason why you started to really take a look at the different things that you do with your intelligent mind in creating these identities for yourself that we spoke of, right? And so I feel you just been going your way and just been tugging on, and now there's a roadblock and you're trying to understand, can someone like me? Or what is happening? Can people be honest in liking me? Can people be honest in enjoying spending time with me? And who am I? Or do they know who I am? And it's this confusion that I see for you. Would you resonate with this? Is my first question, Shara. Because this individual, if there being one that you know of, you have more in common than you realize. And you have things in common that you first not think of. Meaning it provides that challenge for you in seeing new things in yourself. You who thought you knew everything about yourself, here comes this roadblock that makes it so that you have to look over yourself and find new pieces. It's like I feel that way more because I'm in between two people. But I feel it's specifically one of them where you start to wonder, how can this be? But it makes sense that it would be several, but I feel it's especially this energy of feeling, how can this? What has happened here? Can people be honest? Can people actually enjoy spending time with me? And then you need to then look over yourself. Because it's interesting that you say, because I both saw, right? So this makes sense, because I saw one who might be interested, and I saw another who no longer might be. And so it's this I thought it was one of the same, but it makes sense that it would be two. But the general energy I feel in this is this, okay, now I have to look myself over and I need to check with myself that, hey, actually, maybe I deserve to come into balance and just be who I am. And I feel this is when you start to question yourself. So there's actually 3 people in this, because it's also you. And you start to really use your intelligent mind into looking over who you are and what is actually going on. And my question to you, that I feel is so beautiful that you started to see, is that are you really worth spending this much energy into portraying yourself as something that you don't even have control over what it is that it is? Don't you deserve to, instead of putting out a mask and putting all the energy into that is behind a door, you don't even know how it is being received, when all you want to do is to be seen? For how long are you gonna push people away from you? Because it doesn't matter who this has to do with. The important part is you. And the person that shows interest or that you really react to, there are many bits and pieces in this interaction of yours that makes it so that you have to see different parts of yourself, new parts of yourself, fun parts. Everything is so serious, and here you need to see things that are fun, easygoing, not that difficult. And that is truly difficult, because you have this very set mindset of, you know who you are and you want to just be. But on top of that, you have all this energy that you put into something that you don't even know what it is. So these interactions, and even coming here today, all of them, although we're not talking about them specifically, makes it so that you now can take the step, if you decide to F this effing energetic drain, turning around and see what in this is that I feel good about. Because you do this for a reason. What is that reason? Honestly, to not be alone, and to yet be shielded in that you cannot be abandoned. That's why you create more of you, to not be abandoned. So you deserve to meet all of these, all the energy that you put into these, in the way, in the space of your mind, because they too are part of you and they're so much anchored in this. All you want to do is to be able to be by yourself without having people abandon you, without having to have yes or no, just being. Because you exhaust yourself by trying to be. You exhaust yourself by trying to be there for others, and yet doing so from a distance. Got back into contact with someone, which caused a confusion again. Is the one I got into contact with again? Yeah. So all of this has led up to this point where you now sit with your intelligent mind saying, actually, the one person that deserves to be seen right now is me, and is my heart. So how can you do that? Slowly. You can't do it just turning around like I said. It's gonna take time, yes, but it's acknowledging that this is, and that is something that is pretty recent. You've known it, but now you're acknowledging it. That is different. That is the first step. And now, you know what I would want you to do, Cheryl, and I'm sorry that has nothing to do with the love interests, but I do have a little something I would love you to do. you're interested. You have a major abandonment issues, but I guess I push people away so they don't have the opportunity for them to abandon me. Yes, that is exactly what I wanted to get to. Yes, that's exactly what I meant. And what I would want you to do, all these clones of yourself, all these perceptions of you that you put out there, that you push all this energy into, I would want you to draw them out. Have a piece of paper and draw. It's okay, just let it out. It doesn't have to look pretty. Just draw them out, all one for one paper, one for one sheet of paper. Draw them out, these characters that you created for yourself. Tell their story, and in that, in all of this, what is happening right now when you get to do this, really give yourself the time also. Create these characters, let them come to life. You know why? Because these are the ones that you're looking for. These are the ones that are challenging you. Their personalities are the ones that challenge you and that you're drawn to, that you look for in order to find yourself. So let them come to life and you will realize what you're looking for in a partner, but more than so, who you are, because these are reflections of you. All these qualities, the good ones and the bad ones, are equal. So, honestly, what I would do, draw each of them out. And then, and this is a lot of work, but this is what I would suggest. Draw each of them out, and then for each little thing, each characteristic, you write it down on a separate piece of paper. I love working with paper. And you write it down, all of it. And then when there is something that really stings, why is this here? What is this? Write it down, just keep on writing it down, keep on writing until you find the key. I work with my clients in this way. For many of them, they resonate with this. Write it down, all of it, till you find the key for what is behind all of this dense energy, all this dense emotion. Love. Love for who? You deserving better. That is all there is. In this are your dreams, your wish for who you are, the traumas that you not faced, and the love for how that little child is worthy of appreciation and love. Within this is all. So write it out, let it come out. Till it quiets down and they all move in here. And then you know clearly, you see clearly who you are and what you want. And when you know that, the other people will no longer be judgment, but inspiration. They don't have to look good, Shira. Just draw them out. Yes. I can help you do this if you'd like. This is one suggestion in how you can have it calm down. Because the main reason why you're confused is that you don't know where your own reactions anchor to. Everything is anchored with one another, and everything comes from within here. It's time we bring them home. So yes, taking care of your body so that you have a safe place to land, and then bringing these characters, these beautiful traits, home to land. And then you will be able to think clearly, and then you will be able to hear others. You will be free. It's my suggestion. Then things can change, but this is my intention when I see it. Sí, perdona, no hablo español. Only English here so we can understand one another. But it's beautiful to see you. It's okay. Do you understand what I'm saying, Shiro? Does it make sense to you? And also, hey, go out and meet those plants and greenery. You have a full heart of so much that just wants expression, and then you have this intelligent mind who's been garnering it for a reason. Welcome, April. I would love to be here for you, Shiro, and I can be, but you can also do this yourself. But does it make sense, what I'm saying? The challenge I give you? Because that is my suggestion. I came to the question, what do I want? And it makes me feel bad. Yeah. Because you don't know, Shiro. Because you want to please. It's tough love, but I resonate with it, love. You want to please, and that's why I want to bring all these characters back to you. So that you get to understand what you feel safe with. That is truly how I feel. So I'm sorry that I do not answer the question of love, but the confusion therein has all to do with finding the balance in you, and then it will make more sense with love, with everything. That is what I believe. Always work alone person that loves seeking guidance when I need help. Hello, Farsan. So I have a little thought how you would like to go about it. And should you feel you want my help, you can reach me on Discord and we can see if we can find a way to go about it. But it's something that you can do yourself too. And or with others. But I am here should you want it. Or you find a completely different way. But hopefully this have opened up that door for you to dare to breathe your own air. That's how I'm gonna put it. Let's see if there is. Yes! You ready for this one? You're gonna like it, Shiro. And I have 2 more who would like it in chat. You ready? It's a gramophone. LP player. Play your own music, Shiro. You will also hear it. I'm so full of when I'm in love, I do everything for that person. It makes complete sense and you're right, no need to apologize. Play your own music, you will hear it yourself. This is what I would do in order to find feeling safe with others enjoying your company. This is the route I would suggest you take. And you deserve it. No matter if maybe you find a different way. I simply support it. But please, it's time. You deserve to bring all of you home and land. And appreciate the journey. Because all of this has happened for a reason. That's how I feel. It's weird, but the way I show affection is through cooking. That's good. We used to have this little figurine with a plate of cookies. And I used to say that you do your own cookies. And it's true. But I really do. It's time, Shira. It's time you cook for you, to play music for you. And then you know who you can ask to dance. But it starts with you. So yeah, that's what I would suggest. Draw them out, write it out, find you, draw them back. It's a long process and it's a really difficult one, but every emotion is equally beautiful. Hello, Wicked Goddess. The little symbolisms I have. It was the only way I could express myself before, was through metaphors. So thank you that I get to hopefully show this little door that if you feel like it can open, you're already on your way. You're beautiful, Shiro. It's time gonna home, Shiro. You've been lost long enough. You're not lost. You've just been exploring blindfolded. And some people need to do that. We need to feel our way before we can see it. And that's okay. Now we can open it up. You have the beautiful ability to see. Now it's time, if you feel like it, to slowly let it be so. Thank you, dear. And my bangs are back. This just reminded me I was making a charm box in your dreams last night. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I like it too, Shiro. It was very much the same way I felt with my twin in the system. He was there in energy, but it was his subconscious. And then when he moved in with his conscious, it was like having been there blindfolded. And then he opened the eyes. And not everyone can do, so when we have the opportunity, it's beautiful. You deserve it, love. You're in spirits to go and do some cooking? Uh-huh. Paga, are you here, dear? Because you usually say that it's like cooking. You make your own recipes, you have your own ingredients, and that is how you create your way of living. It was Paga Christ who told me. I love that little analogy. So, Miss Random, are you here still? You made a chicken casserole with loads of veggies. We need to go do the groceries. We're almost out. So we need to go do the groceries tomorrow morning. I'm a little bit hungry. But it's fine. It sounds delicious. Hello, Lee. Hello, lovely. How are you? You made a garlic dill chicken stir. Loads of chicken then. Garlic. Okay, I thought maybe garlic is something. I don't know everything. Miss Random Love, are you here? I'm very well. I'm glad you are too. How is it going with your wings, Lee? How are you feeling? Because I have Miss Random, who are next in queue. And then I have Wicked Goddess. I have you as pending. You're feeling good? You've been getting grounded again. I'm glad. I'm gladly. I also feel for you, it's really good that because you're drawing energy to you now. You're working with your own energy to heal within before you can open up completely. And I feel this is very beautiful. It is exactly what you are in this transparent blue energy and just being flowing through the system of yours. And it's beautiful. I love seeing that. Love it. So, Wicked Goddess, I have you impending from previous stream. Would you be interested in a transference today? Or how do you feel? Need to get into the Discord. Go on and do. We have, so it's a beautiful little new tradition that we have on Discord, is that we have an open, no, it's not open, I shouldn't say open, it's a communal healing night where we work with the meridian flesh, and we do it once a month, and it is beautiful. We've done it twice now, and I love it. I absolutely adore it. And so what happens is that we meet up on call once a month, and we meet up and we simply ground ourselves together a little bit, and I talk about what is going to happen to the people who are new, and then we end the call and separately enjoy the meridian flush, and then we come back and we talk about our experiences, and it's been absolutely beautiful. We do it once a month, the closest to the 8th as is possible to my calendar, which makes it so that next time it's gonna be the 6th of January. That is when we're gonna meet up. And as a subscriber, you have a free pass. Otherwise, it is a $10 submission fee. Is that what it's called? No, not submissions fee. Well, you sign up anyway. So, otherwise, yeah, it's, sorry, I'm getting a bit tired. But it's beautiful. I absolutely adore that little tradition, and I hope to keep it going, because already in my heart it is a tradition, although we only have 2. But I adore it. So, yeah. Also on Discord we have a beautiful community, and there's lots going on. Very, very often it's very quiet as well, but we have many things going on, so come on over. There are many people who would love to meet you. But yeah, we also have this communal event that is free for subscribers. Is it your birthday, Naomi? Oh, birthday cry. It's gonna be beautiful. It is. I love that. I was actually gonna ask you today when your birthday was, because I was a bit worried that it had been previous time we met, but now I know it will be the next one. So I get it now. I get it now. But yeah. So again, would Wicked Goddess, would you like a transference? Because you are in queue as pending. And then we have also yours. Yeah, Naomi. And then we have Miss Random. So are any one of you here? Oh, Shiro! Thank you for using your Prime to sub. I hope to see you then in the Meridian Flush. We can have 25 people, and so far there have been many spots left. But we will have to keep a little eye on the numbers. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm gonna post it on Monday, I hope, the new event that will happen, and then you react with a little flower emote to sign up. but it was beautiful. It has been both times, and it's so interesting to see how different it can be. I love it. I love it. Been so important to subscribe. Yeah, that's why we wanna. Oh, sorry. That's why it's so important for us to keep Twitch free. So that is why we have these transparencies here that will always be free. But I really appreciate you using your Prime. That's great. Yeah. You are next, Miss Random. What would you like today? Would you like a reading or a healing? General or specific, Miss Random? You're in a very calm. It feels like the calm before the storm. In a sense, you can feel it around you, but yet you feel grounded. I love that for you. What would you like, Miss Random? If you feel like a transference. General reading? Absolutely. Oh, I'm not sure what it means, Naomi. If you resubbed, it didn't show up. But thank you, love. Let's just see. It's okay, Shira. Fall asleep. Sleep well. Thank you for being you, Shira. You need the sleep. Okay. Miss Random, I have a question for you. Thank you, Naomi. I have a question for you, Miss Random. When you think of children, what is the first thing you think of? When you think of children, what is the first thing that comes to your mind, Miss Random? This is gonna be the last full transference I do today, but Lee, if you'd like, we can do a little short one after Miss Random, if you feel like it. You hope you have some. You love kids. If you feel that feeling when you think of children, you know this crazy comfort. Exactly the way that I would feel you feel right now, and being calm, and yet you see everything happening around you. And that curiosity when you think of children, the curiosity in a kid, and also the love, the unconditional love. You can name so much on the list. Beautiful emotion when it comes to children. So what we wanted to say to you, and it's really not much today, Miss Random, all of that you feel when you sit in that space, all of that, when you think of what you see in children's eyes, you almost look up to them in a sense. And this is the reason why we want you to see all of that you have within you. And all of those qualities we want to open up for. Now when you open up for your truth, the curious mind, the unconditional trust, the world being open, and yet you know your secure space. All of this is what we want you to focus on, or to simply appreciate in yourself now when the world is changing, to see all these beautiful things. I think I spoke to you about it before, but it was truly, they asked me to let you think of all those things that you have in your mind when it comes to children, looking up to them, their mind, their heart, their innocence, and then going up to a mirror and seeing those sparkles that you have in you. The same, yet different, but they're still there. Those are the things that we want to talk to you about today. To see the inner curiosity, to see the new way, the light, joyful, and still yet emotions are so strong. And it's okay to meet yourself as you would meet a child. Unconditional love. Providing safety, providing a safe space to grow, to explore, to be creative. All this that you have within you as a caretaker, to put into yourself, for yourself, trusting yourself on this new adventure. So to take all these crazy, beautiful abilities and characteristics and going up to a mirror and seeing, pinpointing every single one of them and feeling, yeah, some of them are really difficult. There are many things that are emotionally difficult when you're a child. You too have that emotional difficulties. But to see them, to be in it, makes it so that you're not alone. It doesn't hinder you. It pulls you forward. It strengthens you. It's time you take care of you. Your inner child in the adult you are. It really is all we want to say to you today. What are you thinking? I'm gonna see if I can find a figurine. Yeah! I love this one. It's gonna be a little silent one, but are you ready, Miss Random? You're gonna love this. You're gonna laugh right out. I feel it has meaning to you. You ready? It's a little piggy. It's a little piggy. A little piglet. He's so cute. I love him so much. He is one of the few who are actually new in the collection. I saw him in the store and I just had to have him come home with us. So really, the confirmation, a little nudge that we want to give you today, Miss Random, very simple. All the beautiful qualities that you see when you look up to children in how they are, to see all of those beautiful qualities in you and to take care of you the same way you would if a child came to you and asked for safety. That is what we want to have said. And I'm sorry if you could hear my tummy. As I said, we're running out of groceries. What do you think, Miss Random? How are you feeling? I want to hear from you, love. I was saying in my mind's eye all the children in my life, and I received that. I need to nurture myself in the same way. Yeah, you do. All that it means. Sometimes we need someone to hold us when we cry, to blow on the pain and what hurts, to put a little band-aid, to sing a little song, to let the imagination go wild. Sometimes we need someone to simply see us when we're really upset. Sometimes we need people to make space so that we can see ourselves when we're really upset. Sometimes we want to laugh, to play. We need food, sleep. Someone who is always there, no matter what. Even if we go off on our own escapades, we know that someone is always there when we call. That is the nurture that you need to give to yourself, the safe space, and the curiosity. So write down all the beautiful qualities and what you feel you, without even a thought, would give to someone coming to ask you for safety, and turn it and reflect it and shine it on you. It's a trying time, but it is life. It's time to shine, to grow, to have fun, and to be really upset, to cry, and to laugh. I know that I'm this grounded now because of you, and I will do the work for this as well. Listen to your inner voice, Miss Random. You're not this grounded because of me. You're this grounded because you listen to you. It all lives within you. I have something I want to talk to you guys about that is a bit more on the serious side. Or this is serious, but I want to talk about an experience that I had this past week. But it is part of a journey that started long ago. But there are specific steps that I see that are very clearly part of this for me from where I stand. Oh yeah. I'm almost done. I'm almost finished. That's 1 liter today. Hey, it's a start. It's a start. So, would it be okay if I told you this little story? Because I think it's good for you to hear it too. But thank you for letting me give you this. Miss Random, does it feel okay? So, I want to tell you the story. It starts off quite difficult. I had a client who I just saw them, and I've seen them for a long while. Not long, but a little while, and they were very misunderstood. And so I just put it into the universe that I want to help this individual to just be there. And half a year later, they contacted me. We sat down and we started a process. And in the process, the first session we had went beautifully. It was wonderful. But then things started to become very strange. I started to act in a very weird way. And I felt it was my guides asking me to do this. But it didn't make any sense for me. But I believed in it. And it was a really tough process where this individual really needed to just stand up for themselves. And they had a support system so I could push them into standing up for themselves. However, all they ever needed was someone to be there. There's a reason that this happened though, but it was tough. I knew that all they needed was someone to just be there, and yet I felt they needed to stand up for themselves. So I was just so happy that they had a support system that could be there in that way that I couldn't. It was the only time this has happened with a client. It was really, really tough. And it had me question if I should continue, because all I really mean is love. We've spoken about this afterwards, and we're fine now, and they are all good, and we can see there's a reason for it. But the human side of me, I just wanted to give love. Simultaneously to this happening, I had another client coming in who were in a really bad state and started to say that they just wanted to end it all. They called me almost every day and said they wanted to end it all. And this other healer that they've gone to was the only one that could help them, but they couldn't get a hold of them. I heard every day they called me up or sent me a text message in where what I do doesn't help, and they only believe this other healer, but they couldn't reach them. The reason why these two go together was it was happening at the same time, but the other individual had also brought up concerns in that maybe one day I would push someone too far. And so now when this person coming in and threatening this over and over, I saw the collation between the two, right? And it started to really become really, really difficult. But I have other people I see, and it's so beautiful. And I wanted to believe. So I sat down now on Monday and I said, okay, you know what? Do you have a name for this individual, this healer that you need to get into contact with? Because they only called him the witch doctor. So I said, do you have a name for this witch doctor? Because I feel the best thing for your well-being is for us to get in contact with him. If you feel he is the one that can help you, then you should be able to be seen by who can help you. It's that easy. So I got a name, and I called him up. And this was the person that I wrote in Discord. I'm gonna speak with this person and I'm so scared. Because he's this beautiful, wonderful healer. And I spoke to him. And we spoke for 2 hours. And I could hear in every sentence he said, I could hear my client. Every Because my client, this individual that was threatening me with his own life, he had these sentences that he came back to. He was repeating these words over and over. And when I spoke to the witch doctor, I heard the very same wording, the very same sentencing. It was a replica, almost. And it made me so upset. The reason being, when I had worked with this individual, in the healing, I could see we reached the body, but there was a mental blockage that I didn't understand what it was. Until I spoke to the witch doctor. I had a session of him, and afterwards, me personally, I reacted in a way that I didn't know who I was anymore. He was giving me a lot of information, but didn't ask me anything back. Meaning, I took his words as truth, as the ultimate truth. I had help by my twin and by Jonathan to come back, and I did. But it made sense to me, because his words were literally circling around in my head. He used a lot of numbers, and every time saying he's the only one that knows this, and isn't this cool, and look at this, and he really had it just go around and round. I'm not one person for numbers, but after having heard this for 2 hours, I remembered exactly what he said, and it's the same thing I've seen with my client. So I realized what the mental blockage was. It wasn't the witch doctor. He didn't do this intentionally. However, because my client had come to him with no other support system, he had believed every word that he said as the ultimate truth. And this was a decade ago. And today he's still repeating the same sentences that the witch doctor told him 10 years ago, waiting for the next signal of how to live his life, because he didn't have anyone who could help him back from it. Again, the witch doctor is beautiful. He really knows what it is he's doing. He's very, very good. But he never let me, and I believe also him, say our way, our voice. Which made it so that he's been waiting for 10 years to get the next chapter open in his life. Do you see why I pull all of these 4 instances together? Because now I get to see both what happened in the first instance from the client's point of view and from the healer's point of view. We have some mice in the walls. I'm sorry if you can hear them. Don't come out just yet, lovelies. I'm sorry. I got to see it from every point of view. That is how I choose to see this situation. So now I know. Or I can't ever know everything because each interaction is unique. But I got to see it from both perspectives, in a sense. Meaning I've learned from this, I've grown from it. What will happen to my client? I've asked the witch doctor to let him contact him, and I've spoken to my client and he's upset. That is really good. He's really angry, he's furious. That is good. He's starting to stand up for himself. I can't know what will happen next. But I am privileged and so happy to have all these instances happening. And I know that the first person, the first client, is now doing better. They have a support system, and I'm so happy for that. And the other one, I can only hope, that when he gets to talk to the witch doctor again, they can turn it around and open up that blockage. That is all I can hope for. Everything I ever wanted is to spread love. And love for me is self-trust. And that is what I hope to bring with anyone I work with. And these instances, all I can do is thank the universe, hope for the best, and trust. But do I know that I want to continue what I do? Yeah. Will I do so more cautiously? Yes. I wanted to share that story. I felt there was a good reason for it. Hello, Lee. Hello, Luna. I don't believe in manipulation, but I do understand how words can really affect us, especially if we really, really trust the person giving them, sharing them. So that is why I find it to be so important, and why I always want to add, listen to your inner voice first. The witch doctor told me to not have anyone in my heart. You know what? I keep anyone I want in my heart. So if I tell you the same, you do you. It's not about following someone else's orders. It's about seeing you from different perspective and finding yourself what you feel most comfortable with. It is your life. Don't let anyone else say anything differently. If you find you, you can take it as inspiration. But you know you best. Yes, let the anger flow through your body and join the dark side of the force. Interesting how a lot of issues we face today stem in mistrusting ourselves. Something you think that it would come naturally. Yeah. But it was really spooky. It was really scary. And I am someone who has been dissociative before. And after that session, I recognized my mind space in being so. He had told me that I was a newborn, and I believed him. So when Jonathan asked if I liked carrots, I couldn't answer, because I was waiting to be told if I liked carrots or not. It was never the witch doctor's intention, no, but it was what happened. And I now understand that someone who takes it for the ultimate truth makes it a very difficult time. But I've grown from this, and that is all I can say. That I am privileged in having taken part, and I can only hope that everyone gets to feel the best they can. And that maybe when they call and they get back to them, that it will loosen up. That's all I can hope. Max, hello. Everyone should be allowed to be them, yeah. All we do, we never exchange. We never mean to take something from you and put something else back. No, we want to see what is within you and let that shine. All of it. It's that simple. It's that easy. And it's so difficult. But you should never, I hope to always put forth the intention of listening to you. That's all I ever want. So if you disagree with what I say, that is super important. Believe in that, and we can look at it. Is there a misunderstanding? But for me to say that I know you better than you know yourself, no, I can never do. You know you, and you are beautiful. I felt it was important to share that little story, and I think it brought perspective also to you, Miss Randon. I want to be transparent. I am also human, and all I ever need and all I ever want to give is trust, love, acknowledgement, to listen. That's all. So, I'm gonna check. Lee, love, did you say that you would like a little small transference before we go? Or how did you feel? I was so confused working with the first client because I'd never been in that energy. And then I'm so happy that they got this support system. And now it makes sense to me because it had me put myself into that perspective of seeing it from a different point of view. And it was important, and I will learn from it. I already have, and I will learn even more. I am not a ready-made product. I am not 100% accurate being. I'm just me, and I absolutely adore what I do. And my hope is to work together to find the little keys. My psychiatrist always spoke about keys when I was little. I had this child psychologist, and she always spoke about the keys, and I never understood them. I was so sick with about the keys. So sick of them. But today I understand the meaning of them, and it's so true, you know. But the only one who can find them, well, you. But it's beautiful taking part in that little journey. So I can't see if Lee said anything. I can't see you, Lee. The picture in the back, when did I get it? This little portrait? It was gifted to me by Lady Luna Star, who's also painted it, and Pagakrice, and Blue Water, Tara. They gifted it to me. I think I received it late this summer. Was it August? I can't quite remember, but they started with it in February, I think. But I love having it there. I think it's really beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, it's Luna. It's Luna who drawn it. The one portrait. It's interesting because when I first met you, your energy felt very familiar. That's why you're asking. Now I want you to explain what you mean, Naomi. This intrigued me. What do you mean, love? With it being connected to the painting, I mean. This intrigues me. Oh, because you seen the portrait when it was done? Of course, it's Luna. So, after sharing that heavy story, is there anyone that feels you want to say something, share something on your mind? Otherwise, I'm gonna go into a little small communal healing, and then we will rate someone. The tiny yellow one is yours too. Yeah, it is! Up there! You can't quite see it. And I have another one just next to me. I need to find where to put it. Itself. It felt like you knew me for a childhood or something. I've never seen the painting before that. That's beautiful. The portrait with the funny front teeth. Yeah, but I like them. I love it. I love it. And what is so funny is that the energy of my twin, it comes through a bit as well. And this was before Luna knew that I was a telepath. So it's really quite interesting. I love that. I'm gonna go into a little communal healing. And then we will end it there for today. But just a very quiet, beautiful grounding. Let's do the grounding exercise, guys. I feel I want to do it. Grounding exercise. So take a deep breath. Hold it for a little while and exhale. Make yourself comfortable. You can sit or lie down. I want you to focus on your breathing. In and out. In and out. Feel as the air, feel as it fills your lungs with air, how it moves through your body, flows freely as you breathe in and out. Now, I want you to imagine that in front of your belly button, right in front of your belly button, there grows a seed. And from the seed, there grows roots. They find their way down your legs, your feet, and down to the beautiful crystal underneath, to the earth, to Gaia. With each breath you take, your roots grow stronger and stronger, connecting you to the earth, to Gaia, to you. From the same seed, right in front of your belly button, there springs a tree. It grows greater and more beautiful up your torso, and it reaches with its branches out your arms, your head, and up towards the universe. With each breath you take, your branches reaches higher and higher, connecting you to the universe, to the whole, to you. Feel as the energy flows freely through your branches, your heart, out your roots to the earth, back through your roots to your heart, and out through your branches to the universe, back through your branches to your heart. Feel as it moves freely with all its colors, with all its beautiful shapes. Let the energy embrace you as it wraps its way around you with comfort, with love, with you. And as we sit with this beautiful energy, sit with you, I will send out some calm healing to each and every one of you, reflecting in the energy, in the love, in you. You are you, and you are beautiful. There you go. It's been a very special stream today. We had live audio adjustments. We had some beautiful readings and healing. We had a very transparent and tough story. And we ended on a beautiful note with that all is as should be. You who are new here, and a special visit from the mice, yeah. You who are new here, you can find us on Discord, should you want to. If you want to get in contact with us, if you'd like your own personal session with me or process, you find a form on our website, theintuition.com. You find it underneath the About session. You should do. Or you can contact me on Discord. I will be back next Friday, same time, probably with even better audio, hopefully. And I just want to say to you, if you have not visited Lady Luna Star's channel yet, please do. If you like this energy, she has so much more to give. Different, but equal. She's beautiful. Can we have a little shout out just before we go? You mean so much to me, love. You really do. And I cannot express how much it means simply having met you. Congrats once more. So well deserved. If you have someone that you would like to raid, please put so in chat. Honey, can we have a shout out for Luna? If you have someone that you would like to raid, please put so in chat, because I love meeting people that way. I adore it. Otherwise, I'll find someone we can raid, or it will just play out. But put it in chat if you have someone that you really feel, yeah, we can go here. And I'm gonna roll the credits. And thank you so much for the beautiful beautiful little special stream today. I will see you next week. And as always, take care. Thank you for being you.